After a largely unspectacular 2012, LG finally returns to fighting form with the LG Optimus G. Those familiar with the LG-made Google Nexus 7 will likely find the Optimus G very familiar. There's an identically spec'd 4.7-inch IPS display on the front, as well as a similar reflective pattern adorning the back. LG has reduced the space between the glass and the display, meaning colours are much more vibrant and producing deeper blacks and brighter whites. The Optimus G runs on a customised UI reminiscent of Samsung's TouchWiz interface. Though clean and simple, the somewhat cartoony appearance doesn't really do justice to the premium tech that sits inside the phone. On the plus side, the interface can be customised with 4 different themes, and allows users to change icons and screen transition effects, which is a nice touch. The Optimus G is powered by a 1.5 GHz Snapdragon S4 processor, backed up with 2 GB of RAM. Speed is something the device does exceptionally well, with no sign of lag or slowdown while multitasking. Although there's no micro SD slot, the Optimus G does come with 32 GB of internal storage, which should be enough to tie over most users quite comfortably. The 2100 mAh battery fares pretty well, and saw us through a full day quite comfortably in our tests. Unfortunately, the Optimus G is let down hugely by its camera. Although there's a promising sounding 13 megapixels on board, the results are pretty hit and miss, tending to lean more towards the miss. In bright sunny environments, shots can turn out quite well, although the camera struggles in most other scenarios, with the autofocus proving a constant liability. Just small changes in lighting can mean the difference between a good and bad photo. There are a few good photo effects settings, although these seem pretty redundant if you can't even get a good snap in the first place. The design, though a little bland, is still sleek and premium feeling, and from a performance perspective, the phone is hard to fault. The camera is where the Optimus G fails most though, which tends to produce more bad photos than good. Still, when all said and done, the biggest problem facing LG is that it's still lagging behind. Although its latest smartphone stacks up nicely alongside the likes of the HTC One X and the Samsung Galaxy S3, it doesn't make a dent on their successes.